Live from across the tri-states, this is KHQA This Morning. It's your news now.
Kristen Aguirre joins us live this morning from 8th Avenue Villager in Quincy.
She's following up this week with a wedding week, and today it's all about fashion. I'm sure Kristen is going to love getting in the midst of that.
Well, good morning. It is wedding week, and we're talking wedding fashion, but it's not about the bride. It's about you, the guest. This morning, we're going to show you what to wear to any type of wedding, whether it's inside or outdoors. We're even going to tell you some of the most fashion trends right now. And black, let me tell you, is back. We'll have more details coming up after the break. You're watching KHQA This Morning.
Kristen is out and about in the tri-state this morning with wedding week.
Yep, she's live at 8th Avenue Villager in Quincy, showing you how to be one of the best dressed at the wedding. Just don't outdo the bride.
That's right. Now, typically it's all about the bride, but this morning we're making it about you, the guest. Now, sometimes it can be a little kind of overwhelming to pick out what to wear to a wedding, but what would you say to people that are having a hard time kind of picking?
I would think that people need to look at the invitation and decide if it's going to be a dressy reception or maybe a destination or outdoor reception, to choose the appropriate shoes and outfit to wear.
Now, there are some definite trends coming back for guests. What is one of the big ones that we're seeing now?
I think a few years ago you wouldn't have thought of wearing black to a wedding, but now black's very in, so get out that little black dress.
And yes, I mean, every woman has that little LBD sitting in their closet. Now, Vicki, you know a lot about weddings. How long have you owned 8th Avenue Villager?
About probably 35 years. And I love it all.
We have brides dresses, we have wedding dresses here, we have kind of prom dresses. People can pick out the dresses here. And what other things are we going to be showing people this morning? Just different ways that they can wear those little black dresses. And we're also going to be showing about a little bit of a destination wedding.
Yes, we're going to talk about how you can maybe change a little black dress or black sharp pantsuit up from an afternoon wedding to maybe wear it into the evening with different jewelry.
And that's kind of a money saver as well. Instead of buying a whole new outfit, all we have to do is add a few accessories to kind of go from day to night.
Yes, I think you, during the day, could wear the black dress with a pop of color, and at night use those rhinestones and sparkles to jazz it up a bit.
Ooh, and I love jazzing anything up. All right, well, coming up later in the show, we'll have all those tips, so make sure you come back so you can find your wedding outfit.
Well, yesterday she was talking about gifts, and she wanted a certain thing from the store she was at. I think we get her a bedazzler. She likes to do all that, and she can just do it herself.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
First, she's got to get married.
Kristen Aguirre is in Quincy this morning, checking with 8th Avenue Villager, talking wedding week.
Yep, and she is talking wedding fashion today. Kristen, what's going on over there?
Good morning. That's right. We are talking fashion, but not for the bride, for the guest. Now, a lot of time, picking out that outfit for a wedding can be a little bit daunting. You don't know what to wear. What type of wedding is it? This morning, we're solving that problem for you. So what is one of the biggest wedding trends that are happening right now?
I would say that now black is in. It used to be that you'd never think about wearing black to a wedding, and a great little black dress or a black pantsuit would be a wonderful thing to choose for a wedding.
Now, because you wear, I know a lot of people do different outfits for the ceremony and then to the reception. Could you kind of pick one outfit for the whole thing?
I think one outfit for the whole thing is great. So here we're showing some little black dresses, and you might choose something like pearls for the wedding, and then do a little fun shawl that you could dress it up with at the reception to make it a little more evening with maybe a little matching bag. And here we're showing a dress that has a colored belt and great with colored shoes, but you also could put something sparkly on for the reception.
I love anything that's shiny.
So do I.
Just anything simple, kind of, just switching up your accessories can really take your outfit from day to night. And everyone has one of these little black dresses in their closet.
We think everyone needs a new little black dress.
Yeah.
And yes, I think colored shoes, colored clutches are fun. Might be fun to do the color of the wedding just to add that extra little pop.
Right. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and find my size in this shoe. And when we come back, we're going to continue to show you some top wedding trends.
Good luck. She has small feet, so she's told me.
It's better than having big feet. Going through high school and having like size 10, 11.
That's true. And trying to find them in high heels.
Yeah.
Aguirre is at 8th Avenue Villager this morning.
She's talking wedding fashion for both you and I.
Okay. Mine's pretty easy.
Oh, stop it.
Suit and tie.
That's right. It's not wedding fashion for the bride. It's wedding fashion for guests. Now, one of the hottest things going on right now are destination weddings, but that can definitely leave guests in kind of limbo as to what you wear to one of those. So what is it that they need to be looking for when they shop for these outfits?
Well, destination could either be the beach. It also could be an outdoor wedding. And usually those are in the summer and the hot weather that we don't really know what it might bring. So you might think about taking an umbrella and a pair of sunglasses and also wearing something cool and flowy. I think that the prints sometimes seem like an outdoor wedding or a beach wedding. Pearls are awesome for a beach wedding. Think about too of an evening that it might get cooler out. So to take a little shrug that you could throw on later in the night, I think also could be a good idea.
And all of these dresses have pretty light fabric. We have lace and we kind of have the chiffon. And it would be really pretty kind of when the wind is blowing and things like that. And you'll definitely feel cool when you're outside or at the beach, this light fabric.
Yes, I think no matter what, some of those wedding days are very hot days, maybe in tents even that are not air conditioned. So wear something that you at least look cool in, even though you're not maybe feeling like that.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be stuck in the heat with tulle and heavy fabric and things like that. All right, well, we're going to continue to show you some really good wedding trends, and coming up a little bit later in the show, it's not all about what you wear, it's also about the hair. We'll have that coming up a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm just like Justin Timberlake. As long as I got my suit and tie.
Kristen Aguirre is live this morning in Quincy.
She, as earlier, was talking about fashion. Now, talking about one of her other favorite things, hair.
Good morning. So earlier we showed you how to pick up the perfect wedding outfit, but now we're showing you how to complete your look with perfect hair. So with me now is Whitney, and your stylist. So tell me a little bit about what's like the latest trend right now.
It just depends. I mean, especially with what kind of wedding you're going to. Right now, the most popular that we're having seem to be braids.
Everybody loves braids.
Yes, they're really coming back in. Everyone's loving the braid with like a little, like very, simple, elegant.
And it's almost perfect to wear too, because you're going to go from the reception, which can be really pretty and dainty, and then you're going to go from the ceremony, then to the reception. We're going to be dancing the night away. So you definitely want your hair out of your face. You don't want it in your face like mine here. Okay, so can you show us a little bit about how easy? Because sometimes I know when I think about doing braids, I'm a little bit overwhelmed because one hair is going one way and I don't know what's going on.
Oh yes, one of the most easiest, simple things that everyone can usually do is either a braid or even a twist. If you're not if you can't braid, just a simple twist back is super fun too. But simple as just a little bit of a braid here.
I'm going to shoot a quick vine of you doing the braid. Oh, so you do it so quickly. So it's just so 3 hairs and then just kind of wrapping them?
Yep.
You're just going back and forth?
Yeah, this one I'm doing like an underneath one, so the braid sits like on top of the hair.
Oh,
just to give it a little something different, it's just not a normal braid.
I think it's great taking the bangs out too. Like we said, we're going to be up and partying and dancing
and all that.
night.
Yep, that way also, if you do have the hair that for the humidity, especially for summertime.
Oh, yeah.
All the curls just want to fall. So this is definitely a really easy.
And it definitely looks good on any kind of hair type.
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to finish our braid here. I took a little bit of a vine video so you can see if you have any trouble kind of braiding it yourself. And coming up, we're going to show you how you can even take this look and turn it into something different.
All right, I love that look, Kristen.
Your wedding look with hair and makeup. Kristen, what are you up to?
Got about 2 minutes. Chad's on his...
Well, I think this pink hair completes my look this morning for work, channeling my inner Nicki Minaj. Okay, back to weddings. So earlier we showed you a really fun braid that's kind of a hot trend right now for weddings, especially for outdoor weddings. You want that hair out of your face. But now we're showing you a different way that you can kind of make it more sophisticated.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can always just do a braid and leave it down and flowy if that's what you're looking for. But also, just like you said, you guys talked about destination wedding. Usually the best way is always going up.
So hot.
Up is just getting out of the way and it's going to stay. So here you can just easily, this is just like a couple minute hairdo that you could do really easily. And we just twisted it up. And you can just put in a little clip like this.
See, I've never known how to use those clips. It just goes in perfectly.
Yeah. Just like that, and then easily you can just, spice it up with a little bit of
cute.
a fun little flower. And it just definitely dresses it up.
Cute. And this will definitely be off your
just
neck,
a fun little
out of your eyes for the party.
With the braid and everything all together.
And again, we were saying if you want to keep it down and flow, you can keep the braid in. And
of course, put some curls in there, and you're good to go.
So how do you like it?
I love it.
You love it? Would you wear your hair like this to a wedding? Oh, these are so cute.
It's just simple and easy, very simple and
these
easy.
accessories anywhere.
Oh yeah, you can find them anywhere.
All right, well, for more of Whitney's tips, you can go ahead and check out our website, connecttristates.com. And coming up a little bit later in the show, we're going to have some last-minute tips that you need to know before you pick out that outfit and pick out that hair for a wedding.
Not only is Kristen the one getting artsy with her hair, video she posted an Instagram video.
She's pretty much the social media queen here. We try to compete, but
You need to check out the Instagram video.
she's very cool at that.
It's pretty neat. She is live this morning at 8th Avenue Villager. What you up to now, Kristen?
Good morning. All morning we've been giving you some really great tips on what you need to know when you're picking out an outfit for the wedding. And then we also give you some really good side notes about how you can do your hair. But now there's some last minute tips that you need to know. What are they, Vicki?
Well, last but not least, you need to pick the perfect shoe for the wedding, and sometimes that depends on if it's a destination wedding or an outdoor wedding or maybe a formal wedding. So if you were going to a destination wedding on the beach, you might think about doing a wedge shoe that wouldn't sink in the sand, or an outdoor wedding, just a little bit wider heel than you might select for normal.
Right, you're definitely not going to want a stiletto in the heel, in the sand, I mean. You're definitely not going to want that.
You're not walking too pretty that way. And you might pull out that little black dress you already have and kick it up a notch with a pretty pair of colored shoes and a matching bag, just to give it a new look
pop
that you haven't had before.
And then if you're also keeping it classic, what is one shoe that can kind of go with anything?
Well, a couple different things could go with lots of things. A nude shoe is definitely kind of an in thing.
Classic.
And would be great with just a little black dress or even a floral print dress when you can't find something to match. But also a great pair of silver shoes, maybe a pair of high heels for the wedding, and switch it to something a little more comfortable that you have stuck in your car for the reception.
Right, because you're definitely not going to be in those stilettos all night. Come on, guys. Like, let's not lie. If you can do it, if you can dance all night in the stiletto, power to you, because I definitely can't. Well, for more of Vicki's tips, make sure you check out KHQA News at 5. We'll have a story, and she'll give you all the latest tips on what you need to know to have that perfect outfit for a wedding. And don't forget, you can check out our YouTube page and connecttristates.com for more information. And check out that Instagram video, because we've been wigging out all morning. Well, all week, KHQA This Morning is going to continue celebrating Wedding Week. And today, for more tips on what we learned today on how to get the perfect outfit for a wedding, make sure you check out connecttristates.com. And tomorrow, we'll show you how to reuse those bridesmaid dresses.
Is that your wedding gown, Kristen?